Your mic went out.
Welcome in. This is the place for the people who lead, for the people who build. From city halls to the block, from the huddle to the stage. We talk politics, we talk power moves, we talk community first, and what the numbers prove. If it moves the world, if it shakes the room, if it changes the game, you know what to do. The Game Changers Podcast. Say it loud, say it now. The Game Changers Podcast. We bring the story.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Game Changers Podcast. Tonight, the New York Knicks are 2026 NBA champions, man. Give them a round of applause, everybody. A round of applause for the New York Knicks, man. Mayor Socrates had to set him that 100. We won the bet. The honorary New York Knicks fan outside of NYC. Hey, man, it was a great series, in my opinion. Very close game, but the Spurs couldn't really ever edge it out, man. And, hey, you know, it is what it is. But we got a video, I think, that is a great description of what the Knicks have went through since 1973, their last championship, their ups, their downs, their highs, their lows. And it sums up what they got going on right now with their 2026 championship.
Trust the Knicks.
What do you mean you don't?
I'll deal with you in a minute. Let me talk to Big Perk.
The third pick goes to the New York Knicks.
I'm hurt.
You look devastated. We needed him.
You lose Kevin Durant, you lose Kyrie Irving. That's bad. You lose them to the Brooklyn Nets.
Derrick Rose just told NBA.com the Knicks are a super team.
I've seen this movie before. I'm not falling for the banana and tailpipe pause. We'll start there. Carmelo Anthony. No, he didn't have a lot of help. Doesn't get it done. Stephon Marbury, let's get a New York guard. No, doesn't get it done. Another New York guard. Mark Jackson, let's get it done. Rod Strickland, it doesn't work.
The big free agent signing, I wanted to be the first one to get you a Julius Randle jersey. I hope you rock.
Hey, long time coming, man. It is well deserved. The Knicks are finally, after 53 years, bro, NBA champs again. And it's all because of one man. He started it all with taking a $100 million pay cut just to get the team and the players that he wanted to play with. The king of New York, Jalen Brunson, the captain, Mr. Big Shot.
You rock it with pride.
You don't want me to be sad right now. You wanna dance on my grave. RJ Barrett is gonna be the guy. He is the best player. He's gonna be better than Zion Williamson. Toronto's own RJ Barrett.
I need you guys to know something. You're gonna be just fine with RJ Barrett. All right? Yeah, baby! RJ!
If you're the $100 million man, Allen Houston was president at the time. No, it doesn't.
Think about it. We paid Allen Houston $100 million, bro. And Brunson took $100 million pay cut to do what all these other players got.
I forgot he was in y'all
Man,
front office.
hey.
Y'all trying anything. Anybody get a job, shit. That's
Hey,
crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Allen Houston was a clutch shooter, bro. I thought that
He was a
was.
good
I feel
player.
like that was a good championship team. Man, that man was a knockdown shooter, bro.
He was a good
It
player.
could be.
But how he end up in the front office though, bro? How he end up in the front office is my question.
Yeah. Shout out to
Yeah, I went
Christopher
through some-
Span. Welcome back, brother.
What's up?
But we also want to pose a question too, man. Like, so with Brunson winning this finals, does that put him at the table with Knicks greats?
Well, you guys already know how I feel about it. I was saying it off the show, and I've been saying it just throughout this whole series. If the Knicks do beat the Spurs, how do you not put Jalen Brunson at the table as one of the greatest Spurs ever? Just because he's been here in a short amount of time. What, 3? It's his third year or fourth year as a player. So 3 years, and because people always get caught up in history and the longevity of a player being somewhere for so long, they always want to take that as an overshadowing or a player got to put in this much time, this much work. The man put in the time. He put in the work. I mean, he used his mind and was like, "Look, I'm gonna take this pay cut. I'm gonna go and get the guys I played with in college. I'm gonna bring them on here with me and Cat. We're gonna figure this thing out, and we're gonna get the best possible team that we can get to bring ourselves a championship." And guess what? He did that, and the Knicks haven't done that in years. You know, they haven't done it in almost. They didn't. Haven't done it in 5 decades. So, how do you not put Jalen Brunson
He
as
definitely
one of
at
the
the
great
table.
Knicks? If you call him the greatest Knick,
Hey,
I don't care. You call him the greatest Knick. You know why? Because the man brought y'all a
You know,
championship within 3 years. And guess what? The man got a chance to bring y'all more if y'all play it right, maybe. So
hey, that's
y'all
why
can.
I'm leaning there. To me, hey, among the goats of the Knicks, he's one of them. Spreewell number one, Brunson number two.
I think that goes without saying. Spreewell ain't even on that list, but I think that goes without saying that Brunson definitely is at the top of the table, like you said, at the head of the table. When it comes to Knicks history, I know we got Willis Reed and Walt Frazier. This in the '70s. That's 50 years ago. We can put them to the side. But in the modern era, Jalen Brunson and Patrick Ewing are probably the most recognizable Knicks. OG Anunoby somewhere in there too, which is
I was just
crazy,
about
man.
to say,
These guys are, you know, they never probably got to worry about anything in New York City again, because you saw how that city is going crazy right now for the Knicks, and it's crazy to see such a large city having a big party, just basically.
man, like they shout out to the Knicks. Hey, and don't nobody get hurt but Spurs players. That's it. Shit, New Yorkers are fine. Shout out to them, man. The city was able to, man. Hey, this has done a lot for the NBA and the city. I mean, and for New York, bro. Definitely.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like you said, the crime rate down. The damn everybody happy for the first time. Everybody unified. Everybody glad to be New Yorkers at this point. We
Yep.
saw all the
Come Monday morning.
celebrities.
Come Monday morning, they're gonna be back on their bullshit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, I mean, for one, it's gonna help the obviously the economy of New York City has went up. We talked on one of the last shows on the MSG stock rose up from all this winning. A lot of people are making a lot of money. Economy is gonna flow. Money's gonna be made. We were just saying how many people were gonna come from out of town. You know, the real Knicks fans like Mayor Socrates that are from out of town and who want to come in and see this with their own eyes, and people who used to live in New York, New Yorkers that moved to Florida and moved down south somewhere out of the country, and they want to come back and experience all this. So man, you got to think about how much money was just running through New York City, jersey sales, and man, that was just racking it up this last, this whole
Because I can tell
playoffs,
you,
but this finals, man, it really revved up. So
you 100% right, bro. Because I can say the same thing for San Antonio. It's a different temperature in the city when they thought that the team had a chance to win the championship. Man, if you selling merchandise right now, oh yeah, everything's selling.
yeah,
Everything's going right now. Everybody wearing jerseys, everybody wearing gear, everybody's, you hear it on the radio, you see it on the office buildings, you see so yeah, I can only imagine how New York City is. We knowing that's the number one biggest city in America. So, oh yeah, it's a party right now. It's lit.
Hey, it's going down, boy. But we also gotta give me credit. 'Cause I told y'all.
Hey, before this series, man, we had a show, and I said we were coming off of the Spurs against the Thunder, and I was like, yeah, the Knicks have no chance. I said this is be over in 5, but I'm thinking it was going the other way, and yeah, I just did not see this happening at all. And I will say, man, Socrates, he said it. He said it. I thought you was a damn fool for saying it at the time, but man, I don't know. He
And
read.
hey, let's not forget now. Wait, first I want to ask y'all this: was this not the most exciting finals y'all have seen in the last 10 years?
Oh yeah,
Well,
hands down.
I wouldn't go that far.
Hands down, DJ. Yes,
Nah.
for sure.
Well, I say it was more exciting than it's. I don't think we've seen these many exciting finals except the Golden State, Cleveland, or those were good series.
I say the Milwaukee Bucks and the Phoenix Suns won. That one was real good.
No,
The Phoenix Suns and Milwaukee
no,
Bucks, that was real good.
no.
Go back and watch.
All right, but that goes into the second part of my question.
Memorable. I think on a scale of memorable, this is up there. This is up there, definitely up there with, like I say, the Golden
It's
State
historic,
Cleveland series when LeBron came back down one. You got to put that up there. Any even some of the Miami Dallas, but that's over 10 years. You know what I mean? So, yeah, they're up there, man, definitely, because everybody was glued in. It had something that a lot of NBA, what the NBA has been lacking outside of Bron and Curry and all that, and that's storylines, man. There was actually a storyline kind of that fit for you to want to watch the games. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got New York ain't won it in 53 years, and then you got Wemby, that the 7'5" anomaly that can shoot the three, and is he gonna take down the New York that's been winning all these games, 13, 14 straight at the time, and it had a real good storyline that we didn't have throughout the years with all of the other NBA champions. OKC's cool, but it's like, all right, small market. Nobody really likes the way they play outside of Shea, even though we know Shea do the flopping, but nobody's like really excited to watch them play. Nobody really excited to watch Milwaukee or anything like that play. I guess the bubble was cool because it was COVID and all of that, but people put an asterisk by the Lakers with that, depending on who you're talking to. So the excitement of this and the storylines and the actual physicality of the game, that's what I think made it such a watchable series compared to so many other series that we've seen, because we were missing that physicality. We were missing that actual real raw energy that basketball should bring. The refs were letting them play. Yeah, they had some bad calls, but they were allowing the game to flow. And as fans, that's what people want to see. People want to see the game flow. We want to see tough calls. We want to see tough basketball. We don't want all this little flaky basketball. We want to see real ball. So we got to tip our hats to the Knicks and the Spurs for that. But hey, New York, they just couldn't be stopped in that fourth quarter. I know I'm a little long-winded, but that fourth quarter was all Knicks all day. And Jalen Brunson, all day fourth quarter, man. I can't take it away from him. I was hoping that the Spurs could keep their leads. They could never keep their leads on the Knicks. And it was because they just wanted it more. The Knicks wanted it more, and they knew what to do in the half court way better than the Spurs did. Spurs jacking up shots, doing what they do.
For sure.
Not reeling in, making real plays happen. People not knowing what they should really do on the other side of the court. They just trying to shoot
playing
threes and then
together.
go from there.
The Knicks were a way more unified team. You could tell, even when you were leaving Josh Hart open, hey, he took his moments. He missed a few, but he made some big ones. Shout out Christopher Spain in the comments. I wanted to get to his comment. He said the NBA looks like it's going back to original placement. Brunson proved you can have a true point guard. But here's the thing: Brunson was the system. This Knicks team looked like the 80s and 90s.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, it had that energy.
And then when it came down to it, bro, like I've been saying this shit all year. The Knicks are a second half team. We let the Spurs wear themselves out that first and second quarter. And with 5 minutes left into the third is when we turn on the boost. And I just think it was just too much for the Spurs to handle. I don't think they was ready for that much intensity that fast after playing hard the first 2 quarters and celebrating and stuff. And I said it. I've said it from game 1 all the way up to the game 5. They celebrate too early. They think they getting in somebody's head. They want to talk trash the whole time, and the whole time, y'all seen it. The Knicks are just as calm as they want to be, playing basketball like it's supposed to be played. And then in the fourth quarter, here comes Big Shot, the captain.
Yeah.
We got Allen saying in the last 5 years, this was the most exciting playoff. Congratulations to Brunson and the Knicks.
We all know why he mad. He mad because we took him from the Mavs. But it's okay. Y'all didn't want him.
The 33rd pick in the draft, Jalen Brunson has definitely exceeded expectations. We also saw Rick Brunson. I want to shout out Black Dads because that man built this guy to what we seeing today. We saw those hard sessions or those training sessions that when Jalen Brunson was a young kid and Rick Brunson was running him through that and holding him to that and making him that all of that shit paying off right now, bro. This shit crazy, and that's how life really works. All your work is done in the dark, and nobody see all the shit you had to go through to get to here. All your growth happened in the dark, And man, hey, this 6'1", 6'2" guard that showed us that, hey man, it ain't really about just height. Because if it was just about height, women would go stand his ass beside the damn basket and just throw me his damn ball, But man, shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to the coaching staff. The Spurs were thoroughly outcoached. Mitch Johnson, hey, dude, you need to go and get with the monks that Wemby was fucking with. Because when the pressure is on, the coach fucking panicked. The coach went fucking just ghost, and he panicked, bro. And he showed his inexperience. He showed his inexperience. He saw how the game was going. We all saw you go from 29 to 25 to 22 to 18 to 10. Like, come on, bro. What the hell are you gonna do as a coach?
He cannot close out games. I mean, in order for you to have that championship pedigree, you have to know how to close out games. Go look at any NBA championship team, and no matter the skill set or the level of skill you thought was on that team, look how they end up winning their games. They know how to wrap the game up. You know what I mean? Because in basketball, it's like, you got to know how to wrap the game. You got to be able to put your team in a position where, like, okay, we about to end this. It's over. Like with Jordan, it was over most of the time. Gonna come down to a buzzer beater or something, okay. But for the most part, they're gonna wrap the game up. Why? Because everybody on the court knows what to do at what time in order to get their team over the hump and finish the game. The Spurs, the whole time, even though they could get out to that big lead, they didn't understand the process of wrapping the game up. Vassell, Wemby,
Sam Penny.
Fox is your main guy. He was lost out there half the time bringing the ball up. You looking like, okay, run the offense, run something. Fox would just get the ball. He either try to throw it to somebody real quick, turn the ball over, or he just trying to rush a three or rush a shot. He's never getting into a spot where he can control the offense and to make the Knicks feel like, okay, he controlling the game. You never felt that at all with Fox. The whole series, you never felt like he's taking control of the game. Everybody on the floor is finding their spots and feeling comfortable, and they're up 20 points, and they're going to keep this lead. You could just feel the Knicks every time bearing down on them, and then boom, it's the fourth quarter, Knicks take over.
But you can't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Fox was a big part of them losing, man. But you can't put it all on him. Yes, a lot of it. Wemby disappeared too, man. And then you also got to blame it on the coaching, because you see Fox playing bad, and you got somebody on your bench that has proven to be hard for the Knicks to stop at all. Take Fox out, put
Dylan
Harper.
Harper, for sure. I think
So
everybody
the
saw
coach
that.
gotta
Everybody
take a
knew that.
big piece of that. That pie
Yeah.
belongs to him. And Wemby too, man, because
I agree.
ain't no way you letting a fucking 5'2" guy lock you down. You 7'5". Ain't nothing he should be able to do with you.
Well, I agree. Okay, let's get to two comments. Chauncey Billings say, I'm happy for the Knicks. I remember those 90s teams. Jordan stopped them every year, so I'm happy for them. And I think that is a part of it. We all saw those, back in the day, those hard-nosed, tough defense Knicks teams, and they never could get through because of Jordan. That's true. I'm glad for Patrick Ewing. I saw him go hug Cat, and it felt like, that was a real cool moment. And then another comment we had was from Christopher Spain. He said, do we say Brunson is a future Hall of Famer when it's all said and done?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
This solidifies it. Last night set it in stone. There ain't
Brunson,
no way you
Hall
can
of
go
Famer.
back on it. Already, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy, but hey, I can't dispute it because, bro, I ain't gonna lie, we ain't never seen no superstar give up $100 million, bro. We never seen a superstar give up $100 million to take care of his homies, his day one guys. So that's respectable to me. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that's just respectable, just a real stand-up dude. So,
And
if it is,
you
any
know why
doubt.
I say that? You know why I say
I ain't gonna say Hall of Fame.
Damn, Nick. Well, tell me, Nick.
Like I said, hey, one ring is okay. That don't mean you're a Hall of Famer just because you got one ring, man.
You got Hall of Famers that don't got none, Nick.
In New York, exactly. Patrick Ewing, the Hall of Famer?
You gotta add that on.
Is Patrick Ewing the Hall of Famer, Nick?
Huh? Patrick Ewing?
Is Patrick? Yes. Yeah. He ain't got none. He don't have one, though.
Look at his career.
In New York.
Look at his career, though.
Okay, so you saying his career outweighed the championship aspect of it?
I ain't saying all that, but I'm just saying Brunson just getting started. Now, I ain't saying he can't be, but nah. Let's see what he. Let's see
yeah, right.
That man a Hall
let's
of
see
Famer,
how he
bro.
finish. I ain't the one to like to crown folks before their career over with.
Yeah. But with these circumstances though, Nick, with New York City, if it was somewhere else, we'd be having a different conversation. But New York City, after 53 years, bruh, it's kind of hard not to put them all the way. I mean, yeah.
How long was it for Milwaukee? Well, I mean, OKC got a ring now. I mean, we're gonna put him in the Hall of Fame already before it's said and done. I mean,
that's a good point.
Yeah.
My thing is this, okay, outside of injury alone, injuries could be the thing that could propel him from not being a Hall of Famer because he's not going to have all of these stats. Brunson's 29, right? So he could possibly have another good 7 to 8 years potentially, maybe even 10, right? With sports medicine and the way everything's going, he could almost play another 10 years until he's almost 40, right? But let's just say 7 or 8. Another good 7 to 8 years. If his career ended today, I will put him in the Hall of Fame. Why? Because of what he's brought to that city and to that franchise. That franchise hasn't had a figure like Brunson pretty much ever, in the sense of the impact he's brought to the city of New York. We've had a lot of great Knicks teams with Hall of Famers, but none of these guys have brought what we've seen these last couple, the run they went on. Like I said, the impact in which he's brought to the city of New York and his actual game style of play. He got the Mamba mentality. He got that Kobe Mamba mentality. He is a killer when he get on the court.
I said that a couple of shows ago. Shit, man, they done tore my neck off. But
we all know Brunson can't score. We just felt like he was too small. And if the coach would have coached the damn game right, because this series was way closer than we letting on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
No, it
won one
wasn't.
game by 1 point. This series was very close. If that coach could have coached better, I really honestly feel like the Spurs could have won this in 6. But even
Mm-mm.
with that being said, great. I wanted to say, how do we now look at Cat and these other guys? OG Anunoby for sure. He solidified. But how do we look at Cat now? You feel like he over the hump now, right? We can't call
I
Cat
think,
soft no more.
yeah, that soft narrative is gone out the window. He proved that in game 1 and game 2, and the rest of the game, if he hadn't have been in foul trouble, bro, it definitely would have been a different story. But that him being soft, that shit gone out the window. You can't call that man soft no more. Cat down there bodying niggas. And I ain't gonna lie, man. I've seen Mitchell Robinson play some of the best basketball I've seen him play in a long time. That man was, if it wasn't for him in them offensive rebound, them second chance points helped us out a lot.
Dude, if Cat, my bad. Go ahead, now.
No, I was just gonna say we were talking in the beginning of the series where when Mitchell Robinson had hurt his finger there in the beginning of the series, we were like, man, he ain't about to impact nothing. He ain't about to do nothing for him anyway. And I mean, so they definitely needed him. They definitely
He was
needed him.
allowed to impact that game. Now, again, I bring that back to coaching on the San Antonio side. They didn't hack Mitch one time. You lost by 1 point.
Oh, they tried, but
in the other game, I'm talking about the other game, you lost by 1 point. But this was a close game too. When Cat fouls out of a game, you instantly you can go at Mitchell Robinson because he can't shoot the free throws, and we saw how bad Mitchell Robinson shoot free throws, bro. Get Carter Bryant, put Biombo, put goddamn Mason Plumlee, somebody else in here to come foul goddamn this boy. Come foul him.
But that's the thing. Mike Brown was playing smart basketball. Once we started to come back and we were about to get that lead, what the first thing he do? Take Mitch out. Because he already know what's about to happen. They finna try.
But they had already let Mitchell play too long anyway. They should never on a run like that. When the Knicks are on a run like that, get Mitchell Robinson the fuck out of there. Because guaranteed he's gonna be the catalyst for the fucking run because he's the best offensive rebounder they got. So if you get him off the floor, that run kind of is mitigated a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It just the chess game wasn't there for me. I did not like how Mitch Johnson coached that game at all. And I got to give props to Mike Brown for coaching. Real talk.
Come that second half, Rob, I feel like the Knicks was just a little bit too much for the Spurs, bro. Because even if you take Mitchell Robinson out and Cat in foul trouble, man, now you got to worry about Josh Hart getting rebounds. Now you got to worry about OG Anunoby getting rebounds. Like everybody for the Knicks was playing the way they was supposed to play, bro.
Yeah, y'all played a great game. Listen, that's the double-edged sword of this. I'm not taking away from what the Knicks did, but there were things that the Spurs did to enable this to just slip away from them. You know what I'm saying? So it's both ways. I'm going to give the props to the Knicks because, man, bro, when we saw 6'2" dude do this over a 7'5" dude, like, man, this shit is.
And I like the way we played, bro. Like everybody that played against the Spurs ran away from Wemby. When it came down to clutch moments and it came down to the final minutes of the game, the Knicks went at him. We didn't shy away from him. We went at him. Make him play.
Facts.
And he got him every time because he's not fast enough to recover.
Not used to that. And he's not used to people coming straight at him. Like that was a different. We're not used to seeing like you said, everybody was going away from him. It was kind of crazy to go at him. But Chris Spain got another comment, and I agree with him. He said Mike Brown's awareness to substitute, manage the clock, and to know when to use timeouts, superb. And there you go. You know what I'm saying? Those small things can add up over a series, especially one of a series like this that was, you know what I'm saying, decided by so few points.
Hey.
I want to say this too, on the side of the Spurs and the coaching with the Spurs, just making that how Mike Brown knew what he was doing, and on the other hand, Mitch Johnson didn't know what he was doing. Like
Mitch Johnson didn't know what the fuck was going on.
I'll say this: he didn't really want to figure out what type of starting five he wanted out there. Like he didn't want to make the changes to get the right starting five that'll gel together. That was one I think that hurt because especially down the stretch. Because when you putting Fox out there and his indecisions were so bad and they were so critical, messing up the flow of the game. You could have took him out the game, put Harper in there, and then based your 5 around Harper. Why? Because Harper, the whole series and throughout the whole playoffs, he's your aggressor. He was the one that was making it hard for the Knicks for the most part throughout the game.
Yeah, that boy came off that bench, bro, and he became a problem for us. But another thing, bro, I see we blaming I see everybody blaming Fox. I just can't see. I can't put all that on Fox, bro, because that man had some good games. Except besides these last two, he was playing his ass off. But let's not forget, bro, the motherfucker that everybody was backing up and saying cancel this and cancel that. Where was he? This is a closeout game. This is a closeout game.
Definitely folded. Castle definitely folded. But that's
game for the Knicks. Your best players, all of them should be on point. This man had 2 points, and he got that off of a lucky fucking
putback. But I want to say that is also coaching. At what point during that game did Mitch Johnson get Stephon Castle an easy look or a good run a play for him? I didn't really see Mitch Johnson run plays, bro.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say, man. Him in a half court was terrible. For one, you are not trying to look for your best lineup, especially going into that fourth quarter. Why are you not trying to figure out what your best lineup is to go against them in the fourth? When you know the Knicks is scrappy and they're going to crawl themselves back in the game. They've been doing it. This is game 5. You know the recipe. So you need to be trying to figure out who you put in the game to stop their momentum, and then you need to be figuring out your half-court sets. Where are your half-court sets at?
Nobody stop us.
I'm just saying.
He didn't even try a half-court set.
He didn't try to do no adjustments, and they was just out there bombing them threes the whole series. That is the main thing that messed up the Spurs when they had these leads. It was not good half-court basketball. Bad half-court basketball messes you up when you got these leads. Y'all can get the lead, but you can't keep the lead because you keep giving the ball back.
That's inexcusable. As a coach, that's inexcusable to have on paper the better team. To be honest, I said this before the series. We talked about what we felt before the series, and now what we feel after the series. But before this series, I thought the Spurs obviously had the better team. How do you not? I don't know.
On paper, they might have did, but in real life, they damn sure didn't. But that's what the Knicks do, bro. We knock people off their pivot, bro. We unbalanced teams because they don't know where it's coming from. Everybody's looking for Brunson to be the man that's going to do all the scoring come the fourth quarter. He's going to be the one to do it. And then here come OG. Here come Josh Hart hitting big shots when we need him to. Here comes Sherman off the bench hitting big shots when we need him to. We was just too much for the Spurs to handle, bro. And like y'all said, and I hate to use this excuse for them losing. They young. They inexperienced. And we went at them. We used that against them.
Hey, Chris Payne said again, those scheme plays last night off the pick and roll, Mike Brown learned much coaching the Cavs. The Spurs had no answer for those schemes. They should have used more in the series.
Hey, ain't shit they can do with the Knicks. Everybody now, let me ask this, bro. So now, since we won, are we for real?
Oh yeah.
Y'all for real, man. I can't take nothing away from y'all. I wasn't gonna say y'all was for real when I had money on the line. I mean, y'all are people in the comment section. Me and Mayor Socrates had $100 bet. I just had a cash app my guy $100. That was the worst feeling I've ever had, having to cash app somebody $100 in a long time. But you know what I'm saying? I had to send it to him because we won the bet. But I was not gonna give the Knicks their props while the Spurs still had life in their lungs. But since they got buried last night for the championship,
he stuck to it, boy. He stuck to it. That motherfucker won't give us credit for nothing in the world. That man, he refused to give us credit. But again, though, so saying that we real, bro. We for real. The Knicks are here, and we here to stay.
But
for the next 5 years, though, we running the East.
Wait a minute. Can we also agree that the East?
Next year, though, we're gonna see how they run it back next year.
Nick, this question for you.
Yeah, huh?
Question for you, Nick. In the East, I'm glad you brought that up. In the East, what's coming down the line for New York? Because we don't know where Giannis is going.
I mean,
Giannis
hey,
hadn't landed.
I'm gonna still say Boston for sure, because Boston is a veteran seasoned team also, just like the Knicks. So I'm gonna say Boston right up there with them. We don't know, like you said, we don't know what Giannis gonna do, but hey, Boston.
What about the real king of New York? They said the real king of New York, Tyrese Halliburton on ice right now.
Man, that man ain't the king of shit. And when he do come back, get what? He ain't gonna be shit. I agree with you, Frank. I agree with Frank.
That's 2
Spurs spent
years
all their
he been
energy
out.
in the first half, and you absolutely right. That's what I've been saying the whole time. But like Brunson said, man, the Knicks show up to the game 30 minutes late. But then we got this other question, bro, because everybody has been saying this, especially on this panel. Well, not everybody, because Nick didn't, but they were saying that the Western Conference Finals was the real NBA Finals.
I
Was
said
that a
that,
disrespect to the Knicks?
and that was definitely disrespectful. I said it, and that was disrespectful.
But
I
no,
have to see it first, though. No, go ahead.
but hey, let's be honest, and I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. The majority of NBA fans outside of New York City believe the same thing, that the NBA Finals was the Western Conference Finals. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people that love basketball that weren't in New York City. There's probably a good number of people that believe New York will win because that's how they look. But I would think a lot of basketball fans think that the Western Conference is a better conference than the East overall, and that going into this season, a lot of people would think that the Western Conference was going to be the conference to have the NBA champion. So I don't think it was wrong for us on here to be all against meritocracy. Well, I guess Nick Madden had also said he felt that New York was going to win, but
I got a ring, baby.
yeah. So I just think people thinking that the Western Conference was going to be the team to come out or have the team to come out and win the championship is not. There was nothing wrong for
Could that
anybody
have been
thinking
motivation for the Knicks?
Yeah.
To prove to everybody in the rest of the NBA that we are the team to beat?
I think yes, and also we saw the Knicks come of age. We saw them grow together. You know what I'm saying? I think all of these players are good players. They were high draft picks and whatnot. They just put the right pieces together. They got big free agent acquisitions. They didn't really draft none of these guys, did they?
No.
Did the Knicks draft? Yeah, they didn't really draft too many of these guys. They kind of put this whole team together. And
Brunson took the lead outside of that front office, because we know Dolan ain't putting nothing together like that for real. Let's be real. He's about bottom lines, bringing in money, but he relinquished some power. Why? Because of Brunson's bloodline lineage with his father being an ex-Knick and being on the staff and having a little leeway. So
we can't forget neither. No, we took a big hit for getting Brunson. You gotta remember, we got penalized for that and lost all our draft picks for tampering.
And some people said that you lost R.J. Barrett. They thought R.J. Barrett was too big of a price to lose for Jalen Brunson.
I'm glad.
Shout out to my guy Clody in the comment. Yeah, we did say women was overrated. Didn't we say that the other night?
Yes, we did. We definitely did.
Man, I'm still not agreeing with that take y'all got. Talking about Wemby overrated. What you think about that, box man Jay? Is Wemby overrated?
No. Wemby was misutilized. It's the coaching, bro. I'm blaming it on the coach. Straight up. I'm blaming it on the coach. If I was coaching that team, bro, we would have won, bro. Real talk.
hey, but you ain't the coach, and we got us a ring, baby.
Hey, y'all did it. Shout out to the Knicks, man. A lot of motherfuckers got arrested. I know that much.
Hey,
did y'all see them?
Hey,
boy, they was arrested.
Not going in
that shit funny.
I can guarantee that was the best one. The best arrest they ever had, boy. Hey, but Frank, if he gained more weight, bro, I don't think. I think he'll be over it. He'll have too many injuries then. Wemby can't gain no more weight.
He might 10, 15 pounds might be cool on the legs. He just need to go and do legs training. You know, do leg training so those legs and those ligaments and get
You need to do the same
strong.
thing Giannis did. Whatever Giannis did, do that, nigga.
Cause when he moving with that ball from the top of that three and try to drive, he be fumbling and acting flicked. You know what I'm saying? He be acting clumsy. So he need to get his leg strength up. You know what I mean?
Man, Frank said he needs 50 pounds. Frank, 50 pounds? God damn.
Man, I'm telling you, bro, that shit won't sit well with Wemby.
50,
That'll
bro?
hurt him.
That's a lot, bro.
If he can get 50 muscle and be able to be a little bit more agile and not being clumsy, you know,
that shit gonna slow that man down, and he gonna be injury prone. That's a lot.
That's what I
50
said, about
pounds.
10, 15. Just go and do this.
Yeah, that's too much.
Domination.
I said 20. I said 20.
Y'all talking about what he need to gain and what he need to do to be. Man, Wimpy is I have come to realize, bro, in this player, Wimpy is a dirty player, bro.
I like
that
Wemby.
man.
I like
that man is a dirty player.
That man physical, man.
That man dirty. That man tried to take OG out, bro.
Yeah,
he tried to take OG out.
A lot of y'all trying to take him.
Man, Chris Spain said what I said. They doing Wemby a disservice with that coaching style. But yeah, why did Wemby do that little jump when do production got that? Because he did the little jump. I'm like, yeah, he trying to do too much of the extraness too. We were just complaining about this with SGA last series. Don't you bring that shit to the final? Like, come on, bro. Like somebody holding your jersey, you gotta jump up and kick or do some stupid shit. Like, come on, man, that's stupid.
I like that Wemby don't give a care what nobody do. He gonna hit you. He gonna elbow you, push you in the back of your head. He'll grab your hair.
Hey, but that could have cost them. Well, they lost the finals anyway. But him being dirty like that could have cost. He shouldn't have. Wemby should have been suspended, bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I saw the play you talking about. Yes, he should. He should have had a what you call it?
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up.
Flagrant one, and which would have took him over the points for the playoffs. Yeah, that was a big. But again, we know what the NBA want. We want those ratings, and hey, this was one of the most exciting finals. So they wasn't getting rid of Wemby, no matter what he did.
Yeah, but that's bullshit though.
That's all right though. Shout out to them Knicks in 5. Shout out to the chat. What y'all thinking down there, chat? How y'all feeling?
After Zach say, buddy, a dirty player, standing where every shooter lands and shit. He just put his big feet out there.
He does that, bro. He does that.
So imagine this,
broke
though.
Brunson ankle.
Imagine this scenario. So say the Spurs did win last night, and they go back and say the Spurs ended up doing history, doing what Bron did, coming down 1-3. Say they ended up winning it all, and you go back to that play where Wemby was supposed to be out the next game. That would have been crazy. He would have been looking.
This motherfucker down.
Made a soccer team. We wouldn't have heard the end of that shit, boy. That might would have been. You know, we wouldn't have heard the end of that.
New York fan base would have been going back to that play for years to come.
Hey,
for
listen,
years.
Hey, nobody in San Antonio would have been safe coming to New York, man. Hey, Ashley Robinson, ain't no hypothetical. We speaking facts.
Hey, there we go.
Hey, man, this is we just bringing it up for the sake of the show, man. We know the New York Knicks went out there and won it and did what they had to do to bring that chip back to New York after 53 years. We not gonna hate on that, but here at the Game Changers, man, we like to bring up these scenarios because that makes it interesting for us and makes it interesting for y'all, the subscribers in the chat. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, and share as well, man. But yes, it would have been something that would have happened, but man,
hey, I told this motherfucker up. It would have been hell to pay the piper, boy. But, man. And I felt like man, in a couple of those games, those refs was trying to keep us out of it, bro. I really did, man. And because they, especially with that last Brunson call, bro, with women grabbing this man and pushing them to the floor like that. Like, come on, bro. That's some dirty shit.
But shout out Brunson for keeping his composure, though. Shout out for him keeping his composure, because he is a cool, calm type of guy. We saw Stephon Castle. Castle was trying to fight, boy. Castle was trying to fight shit in that OKC series.
And
He was
have
trying
that
to get up and
restraint,
get
bro.
to it.
Man, get that man all the credit. Even last night, man. Who was that? He went up to and told to calm down. I think it was Castle. He told to calm down.
Castle, yep.
Like, relax, buddy. We
Chill
got
the fuck
this.
out, man.
Yeah, chill out,
bro.
bro. We can beat y'all at home. Just relax. It'll be over with soon. You go on
But
back
do
to
you
the locker room with
see the kind of attention that's garnered around New York City having a major team in the finals event? Even the president popped out for Game 3. You know, everybody, all the celebrities who down there, the ticket prices that did all of that jumping around. So it's just who knows where we going in this, man. It's crazy.
I know we had a production had a pick about all the different teams that have won throughout the years and how, what the last 7-8 years it's been a different team. We haven't had any back-to-backs. So, I see Chris in the chat saying, he don't see the Knicks going back-to-back. How y'all feel about it in the chat? Do the Knicks have the team and the coaching and the energy to run it back one more time? Do you think they're going to be good enough? Are they going to stay healthy enough? A whole bunch of stuff got to go right in order for a team to go back-to-back, especially in this newer style NBA and things just moving so fast. Do you think the Knicks have it to win another one next year?
Well, you already know what I'm going to say. I think we can do it. If everybody stay healthy, bro, I don't see nobody stopping us. 3P will be kind of hard, but I ain't saying that we'll win it. But to get back, I think we can get back to the finals, bro.
So you don't see anything that scare you in the East, basically?
Besides the Celtics, who else in the East? Are y'all thinking that Mike can contend with the Knicks?
Shit, Atlanta Hawks had him on the ropes now. Hey, CJ McCollum, they don't even want to see. They don't want to see 34-year-old CJ McCollum. Yes, we thought CJ McCollum was finna put y'all ass out. You remember? Y'all down 2-1. We thought them boys finna put y'all ass out.
So they won 2 games, and then what we do after that? Smack them boys around like they was our kids. Get the
but
fuck
they
out
put
of
the
here.
fear in you. They showed
that. Hey, you know what they did? They showed us that we couldn't play around with nobody else. We had to go and get them the fuck out of here. And that's what we did.
Well, Chris Payne said Celtics. He said despite the Celtics. Everybody gonna say Celtics. But we literally don't know what's gonna happen with Giannis. They don't want Jaylen Brown in there no more. So Giannis might end up with the Celtics, but we don't know that yet. Yeah, that's stupid. That's a whole superstar you're trying to get rid of for Giannis, who you don't even know if he can play with your team. It's just crazy. So, but in the East, again, are we disrespecting the Pacers? Because last time we saw Halliburton, he had one of the greatest runs in NBA history. Before he got hurt, remember?
But just like y'all said,
disrespecting the Pacers, man.
Yeah,
Pacers was full of role players, and they just so happened to just hit a rhythm, and they got to the NBA Finals. It was just a rhythm. They hit a rhythm with a whole bunch of role players, man. Whether the Pacers didn't even make the playoffs. Yeah, they didn't have Halliburton.
Yeah, but you know what?
Well, they didn't
What's
even
surprising me ain't none of y'all saying the Pistons. That was surprising me.
The Pistons, yes, for sure.
Because I know during the playoff, there's a lot of y'all. Well, I don't know if it was y'all, but people were hollering about the Pistons.
We talked about them last year, Nick. Remember when they played the Knicks? We talked about them last year. They on the way up. They on the way up.
It's surprising me that nobody mentioned the Pistons.
But then what happened?
We just forgot about them. They're a good team, and they building.
They forgettable.
They got some decisions to make because they got to pay Jalen Duren. But we saw them had the best third string center, Paul Reed. That man was cooking. Let's see if he gonna come back. He might go get paid somewhere. Shit, because he was balling.
Fucking with the Knicks, bro. Y'all might well go ahead and wrap this shit up. It's over with.
Man,
ain't nobody messing with us.
Stacks that the East is a Yahtzee roll gamble, and that is true. Because there is no clear favorite in the East, bro. There is not. It's wide open.
Right, and
obviously not action. Obviously not. We just beat y'all top. Like this is where everybody was saying. Like we just demolished them 4-1. Celebrated on their court.
But he's not wrong, and this is where once again we had all said that the championship was in the West. It's not because we thought that the Knicks was just roll over. I mean, they did their thing. Like we could just roll over the Knicks. Don't get me wrong, but it was because we know the competition compared to the other conference. So the Knicks did what they were supposed to do. Though once again, like I said,
Nobody was believers. We
no,
had to
nobody
make
was.
y'all
We weren't believers
believe.
on the Game Changers podcast. Yeah, you know what I mean. I know I wasn't. I thought the
I wasn't
Spurs were going to
either.
go in
I
there
wasn't
and
either.
handle business.
We had
Shout
to
out
make y'all
Caveman
believe.
79. Caveman said New York Knicks, baby. Hey, Caveman, you in New York or what? You out? You in the city or you out? Let
We
us
had
know
to
in the
make them
comments.
believe,
He got to be with
Caveman.
them Statue of Liberty emojis.
We had to make them believe, Caveman. Get them the fuck out of here. That's what we had to do. Everybody they put in front of us.
Pack 'em up.
Y'all didn't believe. Everybody they put in front of us, nobody saw us beating them. And then when we beat them, what they say? Oh, y'all had an easy run to the finals. It was
Spurs
easy.
choke.
Y'all can't
Spurs choke.
beat nobody that coming out the West. Y'all ain't gonna be able to beat no team that come out the West. What happened to that Spurs team that came out the West? Smacked them 4-1.
Hey, because
Celebrating on their court.
Wemby had an emotional drain after
Hey,
the Western Conference Finals. He started crying and all this and that, and which people did call him out on that, and that did come back to bite him because it's like, dude, what you haven't won and you haven't finished the job yet. So
I told
when
you.
he beat OKC, maybe Wemby thought that for sure he was about to win his first championship. He looked past the Knicks, and now he
They
gonna have to use
saw
this as
us
motivation.
as an easy win. They didn't take into account that we had the captain, Big Shot Brunson, waiting on that fourth quarter to destroy. And that's what he did. Bro, we played from behind all series. They led last night all the way up into the fourth quarter. And when the Knicks went on that run, it was just too much for them to handle. They all broke down. Wemby disappeared. Castle never showed up to the game. He showed up late, scored 2 points, but the game was over by that time. We the best team, bro. Ain't nobody fucking with us.
Well, we know that these years go by fast and things change fast. So it's gonna be year to year. We see how there hadn't been a back-to-back champion in 9 years now.
Yeah.
9 whole years. We didn't think that the last dynasty was what? Golden State. So we never thought that we would be here in the NBA where it's so much parity in the league, which is a good thing. So I heard somebody say, Jalen Brunson saved the NBA.
He did. You might well call that man Superman.
Yeah,
Saving the
in a
world.
sense, just to go back to the physicality topic, man, we got to say he did in a sense. The Spurs did too. Just this series alone helped solidify that we need that type of play in the NBA, man. Because just look at this series if this was OKC, man. I'm not taking away from SGA game outside of his flopping. Outside of his flopping, the man can play ball. He can hoop. He got a great, pull-up jumper. He can get to the basket. Outside of the flopping, great basketball. But the overall way they play the game, and a lot of these younger teams play the game, is not suitable for the NBA fan, for the viewer. We don't want to see that. We love this finals right here because of the way that the game was played, the way that the refs called most of the calls. They allowed it to be physical. This is the way that they're going to build the brand of basketball up that we want to see. Steph Curry took it to this three-pointing, more finesse style game, which is cool. And the Spurs played a lot of that style of game. They were shooting hella threes. Both teams shot a lot of threes. We know it's the new kind of style of the NBA. But along with that three-point shooting, we adopted too much flopping. We adopted too much soft style of play. And this series really brought in the physical style of play. And Brunson and the way he plays, his mentality, the way his personality is, this is the type of NBA I want to see. So, yes, I think Brunson did help save the NBA in that aspect for real.
And guess what, y'all? He's a New Yorker.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I've been enjoying the whole playoff as a whole and stuff. And like, especially all the West games, majority of the West games in the first round all the way through have been just like this. You know what I'm saying? The physicality been going. Whereas with the East, I ain't gonna lie, some of the East teams probably a little bit boring or whatever though. But I wouldn't just put it all on Brunson that he saved the NBA, because the West definitely was doing like this type of physical. I mean,
I gotta disagree. I gotta disagree in the aspect of this. If you go back to the Suns and OKC series, Devin Booker, somebody who really is not an outspoken player, doesn't say too much. He came out in that series and said that he did not like the way that the refs called that series, because they were calling too many tic-tac fouls. They were doing too much flopping, and he's not even a player that even talks like that. And he had to come out and be outspoken.
That was towards though, right? But that was towards Shea. Whereas in with the Spurs and the Blazers, they had a good physical game with Drew Holiday on Wemby and them, and it was a little chippy. Then even going to the second round with Minnesota and Wemby and them, that was a more physical game also too. You know what I'm saying? So a lot went on occurred. That's when we got the infamous elbow from the Wemby boy. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. I ain't gonna say Jalen saved the NBA, because I've seen the physicality before they even got to the final. That's what I'm saying. And even with some of the Detroit games and stuff, Detroit and Orlando had a real good series. You know what I'm saying, with the officiating stuff. So I'm just saying, like, I seen the physicality beforehand of seeing Jalen Brunson do what he did in the finals.
And I agree. But I'm gonna say this though. The thing is though, they're making Shea one of the faces of the NBA, and he just came off of being another 2-time MVP. He gets back to the finals with that style of play and wins another NBA championship. You can't tell me,
because we just were talking about we tired of seeing that shit. Because I ain't watching.
But we ain't gotta go and say that now, because we already got we got what we got from the finals. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
But that's what he's saying. That's his point.
Nick, there is a reason why we don't got to just say it's Brunson, but I'm saying that style of play, because even if Spurs would have won it, it would have been looked at of a more physical team winning the NBA championship. That's more so what we're saying. Brunson,
at least not a team that's flopping around, bro. Not a team that's trying to game the fucking system.
Brunson's being used as
I'm with y'all with that.
Brunson's just being used as an example. He more so used as an example. We more so talking about him as an example.
And he's small. You know, he's a smaller guard. Again, we ain't really seen a lot of small guards be the number one guy on the team. Yeah. And then against the 7'5" Wemby, I thought earlier in the season, I was like, man, who gonna beat these guys? He's too big. Who gonna beat him? But obviously a team had to, really be, together and outwork as a team the Spurs, because the Spurs melted down, bro. That shit was, man.
I'm telling y'all, bro, that 29-point comeback took those boys' souls. They was defeated after that, bro. There was no way in hell the Spurs were finna win this fight.
They deserve that, though. They deserve that loss. If you're gonna allow a team to come back on you, that's your fault. Y'all deserve every point y'all lost by. Whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever, however y'all would end up losing by, y'all deserve it. Because there's no way as an NBA team that gets all the way there and you allow the greatest finals comeback to happen to you when you were predicated off of your defense. This Spurs team is predicated off their defense more than anything. That's what really got them those big leads. That's what got them to the position that they were at, up 30. It was their defense. They did have a great first half shooting the ball in that game. And, they damn near shot 60%, I think, from the field that first half. But
let's get to Chris' comment. Because he said, what y'all think about Draymond Green comments on Brunson taking punishment and not a single Knicks jersey riding out for him? So I'm going to say this. In the moment, I said that I feel like somebody should have stepped up and did something. But also, we don't know what they talked about coming into this series, because they probably knew how physical the Spurs was going to try to be with them. He probably told them, hey, man, nobody risk getting suspended, because we can't afford to lose nobody in this moment. But you heard what they said after the game. It won't happen again. And you saw what they did in the next game. They made sure it didn't happen again. Wemby paid, because they punished that boy.
So what about Draymond? Are you going to be a basketball player, or are you going to be a damn podcaster You walking a thin line right now because you one of the bad boys of the NBA, but then you got a show to go on and go talk and get yourself in more trouble. So that's with Draymond. I'm just looking at it like, damn, dude, don't get in more trouble. Sometimes you say some real shit, I guess, but sometimes you just need to shut the fuck up, bro.
Well, I mean,
Well,
he
I mean,
already dropped the secret that they finna get LeBron. He said they going out there.
But that wasn't no secret.
Yeah, I
yeah, a
don't
lot
think
of
that
people
was
kind
too
of been
much of a
feeling
secret.
that. That was always been his one
Well,
of
that
his landing spots the last few years. But
yeah.
my opinion on Draymond is that he's straddling that line because we already know his time is about to be up, and as soon as Golden State is ready to get him up out of there, whether that is he retires himself or they trade him in free agency or whatever, he's gonna retire. I mean, he's gonna go straight to media. So this is why TNT or not TNT, but ESPN has been having them come on there with Ernie and Shaq and Charles. You know, so he's straddling that fence right now. We know he's straddling the fence
ESPN
between
setting
him and
themselves
media.
up then on. They setting themselves up down the line because if you think Draymond gonna stay out of trouble, what happened to athletes once they retire and they have more time on their hands and got all this money and
I don't
whatnot?
know.
I
I
don't think
mean,
that's his personality though.
yeah, he ain't. I think he's
Yeah.
pretty much professional though outside of the game. He's not really all extra outside of the game. It's
Yeah.
him being. He's just gonna be more of a Charles Barkley figure. Once he gets out of the league completely, he'll just be the outspoken person on the mic saying certain things. He's obviously not gonna be as funny as Charles, you know, but he gonna play that kind of lane that Charles plays in my
But
opinion.
let's get back to
Somebody
the question. How
everybody
y'all
hated.
feel about that though?
I
About how
mean,
he said all about the yeah. I
well,
mean, whatever.
you ain't finna push Steph. I know that much. So I mean, hey, Knicks
And look at what
players,
that caused him.
don't wait for the next game. You need to do it right then and there. Pull up on them
No,
right
you the
then and there.
captain. You the captain. You get in them niggas' face and tell, hey, if this happens, you make sure you come to the defense of anybody, not just Brunson. But you know, if
But we saw
when
the
it's on,
difference. When Cornette did it to who was that?
to Josh Hart.
Josh
But
Hart.
with that, did we
Man,
talk
y'all,
about old boy and them jumping off that damn
I knew it
sideline?
was
Because
gonna come. I knew it was
their ass was
coming.
supposed to been suspended. If we were
Yeah.
talking about, and that's why you got to let the shit with women go because you know they were kind of trying not to make it about that. They weren't trying to throw anybody out, which I'm glad the NBA let like Noam said earlier, they let them play. I'm glad y'all didn't overreact to whatever. It's
man, they were
because at the end of the day we
hitting
want to see basketball. We
They
don't
were
want to,
hitting women too. They were holding women. Cat was holding women arm on a drive. Sometimes he was hooking them. They were
And
doing
he
a
was
lot of
doing
stuff
just
for
his
women to
word.
do on the slick, and the referee saw that too. So, like I said, hey, whatever. If he got pushed, he got back up, and he tried to run up on Wimby, you know. But hey, it happened in basketball. Let the game
And,
keep playing.
and with
I'm
Draymond, and this with Draymond, like Draymond, everybody's not gonna jump out the window like you, bro. Like you got to realize, yeah, you got to have the enforcer on the team, but these guys are trying to stay on the floor. They don't got Steph Curry. They ain't got all these shooting. They got to keep their team intact.
Exactly. And
But they
that's what I
Like
got
was saying.
Jalen
We couldn't
Brunson though,
afford to
no.
lose nobody.
They better
they
step
got
up for
Jalen
Brunson.
Brunson.
Cause
They got
without
Jalen
Brunson,
Brunson. Yeah,
they
but
ain't gonna make
but
it.
you don't
but we
want to
ain't
you
gonna
don't
put.
want to give up OG Ananobi for
No, well, Shammy
taking
better
up
come
a
on. Who that is?
Yeah, but we ain't
Shammy,
about to take.
Alvarado. Somebody better. Whoever the
But
18th, 15th man on the bench
Alvarado
better come
came
Nah,
on.
in the
that
next
ain't good
game and
advice,
did
man.
his
We ain't going
thing.
with that, man.
And,
The Knicks can't do
and
that. The Knicks can't afford.
yeah.
The Knicks couldn't afford any of that craziness that Draymond do. Golden State had a whole wave and energy that they had with winning. This is a 4-time winning championship squad that we
So they
talking
had
about.
two of the
Man,
best
they need to
3-point
wait
shooters
till
on one
next.
team.
Nah, that ain't a
And
good take, man. Nah,
Stephen
we
A.
ain't
had
doing
to
that
hype them
one.
boys up. Stephen A. hyped them
Man,
boys up both
listen, bro, Stephen A. I don't want to hear nothing about Stephen A. I don't like none of them niggas can't
man,
celebrate with us.
Your fellow Knicks lover. You don't want to hear nothing about Stephen A.
Can't none of them
Yeah, they were
celebrate with
beating
us.
up on
All them
Wimby.
doubted Brunson, bro. Then every last one of them was on about how they didn't want this man, and they overpaid him. He shouldn't be this. He shouldn't be that. He's too small. But then as soon as he started winning, and taking us to the NBA, the conference finals, and then now to the finals and winning. Oh, now everybody praising him. Oh, I knew Brunson was gonna be this. I knew he was.
Well,
No,
I will say,
the
the person who's been on Brunson bandwagon is Kendrick Perkins. Kendrick Perkins gave him the name Big Body Brunson. He's been saying that Brunson could be a number one option on the team. So I have heard him say that a lot. He probably one of the only people in media I heard saying that. So
the only one. Everybody else was doubting that man. When we got him when we was talking about getting him from the Mavericks. If Enos Allen was on here, he'll tell you, bro, I was all for it. I wanted him so bad. After I seen what he did in that Maverick series, I said, this is what the Knicks need. We got him. First 2 years was disappointing, but he finally got us one. And now,
hey, Chris Payne crazy as hell, man. The nigga said, he said they was out there beating up women, ankles, thigh muscles, hips, hooking legs. Refs was looking at Wemby like they did Tupac above the rim. What, are you serious?
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. What they say though. Hey, once the legs are gone, ain't no more body.
Look what Alvarado did. Alvarado went full. What's the boy name? Bill Goldberg spirit on.
Alvarado another character too, man.
Hey, I like that boy. I like that boy, man. Hey, say what you want to say. What he said. He said it. He said it won't happen again, and it didn't happen again.
That was his whole objective. As soon as he got in the game, that was his whole objective. I got to do something to get the get back.
Hey man, the man 4 feet. The man 4'2", bro. He standing at the man knee. He wasn't trying to hook his leg. Shit, he was trying to.
He was trying, man.
He definitely was trying to hook that man's leg.
He was trying to box the man out. What he can't put his. What y'all want to put his elbows over his head to put him in his chest?
I'm talking about this part when he fell down, when he fell over Cat.
He was falling. He was trying to catch himself.
He rushed Wemby like
Sure did.
The man was falling. He was trying to catch himself. And the referee didn't call him. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Like Alvarado, but he was doing too much. But what can you do really? But he was doing. He always he's a character. I like him. But shout out to your Knicks, man. Knicks in 5. Who would have thought? Who would have thought Knicks in 5?
Mayor Socrates.
Shit crazy. He said it too. I ain't gonna lie. I thought but he always say old crazy shit too now. So I really can't.
I was saying Knicks in 6 because I like the way it sounds. But after game 2, I said Knicks in 5.
Broke clock right twice.
You said exactly. You said you said. You also said that the 49ers was it was their year and.
Hey man, I've been right a lot in this playoff series.
So since basketball over with, what y'all looking forward to? I don't know if y'all watching any baseball, but I know football season coming up. A lot of movement. We just saw Myles Garrett go to Los Angeles. So teams gonna be looking. Shit.
That boy gonna be shit over there. Remember.
Y'all like football? We got football show coming up. Big Man TV and the Game Changers.
Oh yeah, for sure. Football season coming.
I'll be saying this right here today on the game. Myles Garrett ain't finna be shit over there.
Who's gonna stop him? No, y'all. The 49ers got to see him 2 times a year. Trent Williams gonna be trying to fight. That's all.
Hey, he trust me. That
shit.
He should have stayed where he was and just got that money because he ain't finna win no ring, and he damn sure ain't finna get. That boy gonna have 12 sacks this year. That's it.
That's pretty good though. 12 is pretty decent.
No,
for him that is not.
Yeah, for him that ain't
normally get.
In a whole other
exactly.
I think he.
But he a defensive end too, Nick.
Yeah.
It don't matter about no system.
Yeah, it definitely ain't no matter about the system. That's his style of play. But I'm telling y'all, that shit dead.
Well, we're gonna be seeing the Knicks players at all the NFL games now. You know, what they probably be at the Knicks. I mean, not the Knicks, the Giants games, and they put them up on the screen. Cat gonna, you know, they gonna have a little tour. All the players gonna be out and going to the other games.
Hey y'all, hey listen, this is off subject, but I want to say this too, man. Did y'all see how not sassy Cat was on that stage?
Oh, now he's not sassy.
Hey, look, bro, no. That's the manliest I've ever heard that man talk, bro.
He was trying though. He was thinking about that, bro. He was thinking about it for real.
Hey, shout out to him.
I heard him trying to put that bass in his voice and shit, and trying to act like you know, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to him, boy. Cause I when he started talking, man, I thought I finna hear that little soft. I don't know what it is, bro, but that nigga voice is annoying as hell to me. I'm like, man, you too big to talk zesty. Shout out to him, man, because he didn't do it. And I was like, damn, he sound like a real man.
Yeah, the narrative about the change about Cat.
You might be wrong in that comment with that Lamar about to shock the world, but that QB in England want the MVP spot. I guess you talking about Drake May.
Hell no.
That whole
man,
comment.
It's the 49ers, yeah, bro. It's the 49ers, yeah, bro. The East Coast, I done it on the East Coast. I got to go do it on the West Coast.
Chris, I just said you know what you be talking about, Chris, man. Chris, man, you tripping now.
I got to go ahead on and make these calls, man, because shit. Hey, but on another note before we get out of here, bro, this is the type of fan that I would never be. I listen, I love my Knicks, bro. I'm a diehard Knicks fan, but I'll never be this stupid.
Where do you work at, brother? Where you gonna live at?
Oh, he can cancel that shit. That man might well go ahead on rap or sell drugs. He ain't never getting a job in the corporate world no more.
You can't even leave New York. You can't leave New York. Stay in New York.
Yeah, that's over with.
Your life is.
I hope that ain't no real thing too, bro.
But see, okay, you remember back in the day, and let's get into this conversation. Back in the day, we had way more options of stuff now, bro. It's now they whittling down. Like everybody is like a, you know, you basketball, football fan or soccer fan or something. But back in we didn't have all the channels, so we couldn't see. You got like this. You didn't have no fanatics like this in the 60s and 70s. You know, of course, the leagues weren't that big, but yeah, but this is just stupidity, man. Come on.
He had to have lost a bet, bro. I'm almost, yeah. That
you don't fake that big? I hope that's a fake tattoo.
Yeah, I hope so. Because if not, bro, yeah, he definitely went overboard, Chris. Definitely, way overboard. I'm a Knicks fan. I love my. I don't even.
Knicks fan.
Listen, this is not all Knicks fans. This is just one.
Real Knicks.
We don't know where the representation come from. Yeah,
you want to be considered a real Knicks fan, you need to get that tattoo on your face like that.
But I'll never be a real Knicks fan then.
Shout out to that real picture right there.
But
man, soccer team might be getting it.
Oh shit. Not on my face. Hey, but back to the football talk. San Francisco winning the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah. Hey, that's one thing I wanted to say. Shout out to what his name? Carl in the Town and Jalen Brunson. Both of them are Eagles fans. I just found that out. I saw that in the Eagles group the other day. So both of them Eagles fans. I knew I liked y'all for some reason. Shout out them boys, man.
They ain't Eagle fans no more.
And you already know, Jalen Hurts bringing that ring this year, MVP.
The Patriots, and your voice, and your soldier voice, the Patriots.
No wonder you
that man said respect the Patriots. I'm telling y'all. Hey, condolences to Alden Smith family, bro. He passed a couple days ago.
Who that?
Alden Smith for the former.
49ers. Yeah, 49ers. I saw that.
Yeah, so condolences to his family, man.
Yeah, hey man, right here, TGC podcast. We talk all kind of issues for sure. Right now, the sports popping, but we got other things coming. Uh, Also, stay tuned to Nick Madden TV. We doing all kind of things on that on our second channel. So, yeah, stay tuned. Like, share, and
Hey,
subscribe.
and don't forget, y'all. We gonna get it together. We're gonna talk about it after the show. To where that $100 that I just won off of known G. We're gonna do a giveaway.
No, we not.
So, so we gonna get something together, man, and figure out what the rules
Yeah,
and
'cause, hey,
everything
we
gonna
got
be.
some good chatters. We got some good people in the chat, man. We gonna show some love.
Want to show some love because we appreciate y'all, man. No matter how many on here, but y'all listen to us and we appreciate it. So we're gonna figure that out. So hey man, appreciate everybody for watching. Thank y'all for all the comments, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Choose life.
Let's go. Welcome in, welcome in. This is the place for the people who lead, for the people who build. From city halls to the block, from the huddle to the stage. We talk politics, we talk power moves, we talk community first and what the numbers prove. If it moves the world, if it shakes the room, if it changes the game, you know what to do. The Game Changers Podcast. Say it loud, say it now.